circling in the back. Audible. There's more to imagine when you listen. We stay here. We die.
Quiet Place Day 1. Get tickets now.
Men's clothing provided by Jack Victor.
Great scene outside of Rogers Place in Edmonton at the Ice District. We want to congratulate the Jim Gregory GM of the Year award winner, just unveiled today. It's Jim Nill of the Dallas Stars and Alberta. So, Jim, congratulations. A fabulous job by you down in Texas. And you are this year's General Manager of the Year. There's Charles Barkley, Commissioner Gary Bettman, and Steve Mayer of the NHL. Charles will join Kyle Bukauskas when we come back on Hockey Night.
Witness NHL history as the league's future stars take center stage at Sphere in Vegas. The NHL Draft. Buy your tickets now at NHL.com/draft tickets.
The next Lotto 649 Gold Ball.
It's 1-1.
$1 million. Imagine the possibilities. Plus the classic $5 million jackpot. 2 chances to find your possible.
Sorry, what?
Mom's things for me on triple flights. Let's do it.
No.
We could go a day early. The later one? With over 500 flights.
It's the second intermission at the moment. It's almost over, though. Florida leads the series 1-0.
It's the new season of the Ultimate Fighter with the most international group of warriors ever. And UFC stars Alexa Cross.
Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't.
Unbelievable. This game is brought to you by Rogers. Catch every goal on Canada's largest and most reliable 5G network.
Still commercials. Let's get the game going. We got this, Oilers.
Waterworks. Nothing's more traumatic than a skin wound. Paparazzi's got nothing on first graders.
Hello. Who? Your brother, yeah. Hi.
Built to take you where the trail ends.
Man, we got 9 watchers. That's the highest I've seen yet. Let's go.
So you can go beyond.
Second intermission in between the Oilers and Florida. This is the highest amount of viewers I've had this entire evening race. It's up to 8.
Freaking awesome. You're a good-looking man, too. You like the
Let's see this back right
It's wonderful to see you again. How are you doing?
Man, I'm doing good. Thanks for having me. You dressing better now.
I am? Okay. Well,
You're dressing a lot better.
Go
Tim
Oilers!
Berman there on that one. So, hey, last round, Leon Draisaitl gets you a wonderful jersey. Where does it end up?
Well, it's going to be in my house soon. I only got 2 jerseys
What?
in my house. I got Brian Dawkins and Ron Hextall. And Leon's going to be in my house.
Oh.
Jerseys are very important and significant.
Third period starting to begin. 1-1 between Edmonton and Florida. Who's going to win?
Hey, Dan, you said the Oilers were your pick from the outset.
Hello,
What do you think of them so
Christian.
far?
Well, they played great in
Christina.
game one, but they
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
win.
not
Bobrovsky
Christian.
was
Christina.
fucking- Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. He was freaking amazing.
Who's going to win, Oilers or Florida? It's 1-1.
Freaking amazing. But you know the Oilers, man, they've been amazing. I picked them from the start of the playoffs, but you know.
Panthers? You think
the
Panthers is
are
going to win?
amazing.
Panthers
So,
had the
I'm
better
looking forward to
first
the third
period, and then it was kind of
This is
close in
tough for me.
between
This is the most win for the Panthers.
who had the better second period.
You know, Toronto, Vancouver, and Edmonton, three of my favorite cities in the world. That place would be crazy if it's 1-1.
Last one for you. So we don't have a jersey, but at Hockey Night in Canada, the towel is a big, big deal here. So this is for you.
Well, shout out to Rob Black, Chris
Hello.
Simpson,
Welcome
and
to the
Don
stream.
Cherry.
Like and
You're the
subscribe,
greatest
please.
Canadians ever. Thank you for this.
Hey, we love you. We love Inside the NBA, Charles. It's always such a pleasure. Thank
Well, I'm going to call you when I'm unemployed.
you. I'm sure we'll find a spot for you. Chris, over to you.
And the puck has been dropped.
Always colorful, Charles. isn't it?
Bouchard behind the Oilers net with the puck.
Yes, he does.
Passes it up to Hyman. Hyman in the Florida zone with possession. Takes a shot and doesn't score. Hyman behind the net looking for a pass. Will take possession, takes a shot, and it bounces off a Florida player and out of the zone. Ekholm passes it up. Looks like it gets tipped. No icing. And Florida grabs possession. Oh, hi! That's a big hit from Florida. Edmonton with possession, bringing it out. Shot and goes wide. Florida in the corner. Behind the net. Edmonton to the point. Desharnais. Dump it back in for Draisaitl. Draisaitl with the centering pass. Shot. Blocked. Right in front of the net. And Florida can clear it. Oilers are looking like they have the more better possession in the third period here so far. Edmonton dumps it in. Holloway trying to go in. And Florida will get possession. Behind the net, Florida's net. Now, scrambling. Edmonton gets possession for a moment. They keep it in, but Florida will get possession. Florida now heading into the Oilers zone. Florida, Deaky, trying to get, but it's stopped by Edmonton. Florida in their own zone, passes it up, crosses the line. Scrambling for the puck. Oilers will now get it behind the net, pass it up, and start moving up the ice. Cross ice to nobody, but it'll be picked up by Brown. Edmonton keeps it in, but Panthers get possession. They dump it in, and they're along the wall. Oilers tried to get it out, but no, it's knocked back in. Panthers with possession in the zone. Takes a shot, and they score. Blocker side. What?
Keeps it in, and now he's the pressure on. You got a combination line here of three
they don't have access to a streaming network there, so.
You never know when it's going to happen. The turnover happened. Quick shot by Rodriguez. And this crowd that was pretty quiet to start.
2-1 for the Panthers with 17 minutes left in the third.
Playoff stats after 40 brought to you by Rogers, Canada's largest and most reliable. Here's why you saw some desperation out of the Oilers to start here. Just one slot shot in the first two periods. Ozone time a little bit tilted towards the Panthers. They had a good start with a couple of good chances, but then right here with a screen, you can see the late reaction
Oh,
that went through McLeod.
deflection.
Didn't pick it up, thought it was going to be cleared, and now down by one. Well, Maurice talked earlier about the versatility of Rodriguez. His ability to play up and down the lineup, play penalty kill.
Oilers now heading in. Crosses. Oh, a little too far for Hyman. Oilers have got possession in the Florida zone, behind the net, deep. McDavid doing some deacon and dangling and small shot, and it's blocked. Edmonton now with possession in their zone. Send it up and send it down deep into the Florida zone. Edmonton gets possession, sends it to the point. Desharnais with a shot, and it's blocked. Now Florida the other way takes a shot and it's blocked. Oilers now heading back the other way. Oh! Oilers had a chance in front of the net too. Oilers having good pressure here in the Florida zone. Florida tries to dump it out, but it's blocked. Edmonton and Florida will dump it out of their zone. Now back into the Florida zone. Edmonton pressing hard, trying to get possession. Will get to the side, put it on net, and doesn't reach. Edmonton trying to get back into the zone, gets blocked. Edmonton now with the puck. Brown moving in, drops it off for McDavid. McDavid passes it to the point and shot and goes wide. Shaw and Bobrovsky will make the save. 14 minutes left in the third. Time's winding down pretty fast.
Stops and starts. You can see Ekblad just trying to protect the middle of the ice, but that creates at least one chance to get through a screen in front.
Oh, there was a deflection, but Bobrovsky still gets it. Face off in Florida zone.
Something thrown on the ice in the Edmonton zone, so slight delay here.
Face-offs won, 28-24 for Florida. McDavid versus Reinhart. Reinhart will win that, and Florida dumps it down. Edmonton trying to get possession, but Florida with the good press. Try to get a shot, and it goes into the corner. Oilers moving it up the ice now through the neutral zone, and it gets stalled. Florida in the Oilers zone now. Still in the Oilers zone. Florida with possession out and shot and up and out of play.
6:40 gone. Here in the third. And Evan Rodriguez has given Florida its first lead of the night.
2-1 for Florida.
They ignored your potential.
So close.
But it's not the critic who counts. With every swing in black, your game plan never changed. Some still call it luck.
Commercial break.
Because you know what it's always been. Inevitable.
Rated M for mature. Call of Duty Mobile. Play for free and get limited time rewards.
They say the game starts when the puck is dropped, right? Wrong. NHL Free Play, presented by Bet99.ca, is the game before the game. It's the free-to-play daily NHL pick'em game. So how's it work? Every game day before the puck is dropped, answer up to 10 questions and earn points for a chance to win $100,000. It's that easy. Score big with the game before the game. Play today on the NHL app or at NHL.com/freeplay.
He felt the urgency and a little more desperation of the Oilers even prior to the goal, and certainly since.
Yeah, that's for this type of a game, for the Edmonton Oilers trying to even this thing up to go back home, put some pressure on Florida. I thought they came out of the gate and
Come
put
on,
some good
Oilers,
efforts in.
let's go.
But all of a sudden you get a goal now you're chasing, and we talk about the ice time. A guy like Evan Bouchard with Nurse being out of the lineup, it all of a sudden taxes you in that defensive mode.
13:20 left in the third. Florida leads 2-1.
Because you know the Oilers want his minutes to be focused.
Florida wins the draw in the Oilers zone.
Slot, redirect. Off the sticks of a foot short. And now Edmondson on it, took the hit. The Oilers on
Edmonton
front
gets it
shot.
out of the zone and tries to go deep, but gets stalled.
Four from Brett Kulak in the game. And they need more as Ryan McLeod brings it
McLeod
to the far corner.
down in the corner for the puck.
Back to the line, and that
Edmonton
shot
throws it at the net, but it doesn't get there.
was picked off in front, and Lawrence and Oposo get it deep. Skinner really gave it away there.
Florida now with possession in the Oilers zone. The Oilers will clear it now. Florida back in their own zone with possession. Moving it up to Barkov.
Moving back in, Oilers have changed as McDavid comes on. And now Bouchard ahead.
Oilers trying to get possession. We got possession in their own zone. Almost gives it away to a Florida player.
Their own zone, then it ties up McDavid. And Florida comes up with it.
Edmonton trying to get out of their own zone. They'll do that now.
Up to Draisaitl. Backhands it softly down onto Bobrovsky. Wait for Kevin. Crashing in there was Hyman.
Now Edmonton trying to put pressure on Florida in their zone, and Florida will dump it out, and Florida will ice the puck.
Spotlight is on Team Canada as they battle France on the court.
So the Oilers will now have a face-off in the Florida end.
Just watch Connor McDavid go by the bench. Leon Draisaitl had played a shift earlier.
Hopefully they can maybe score off this.
McDavid made the motion.
Tie the game back up.
There's an icing. I want to get out there. So Ryan Nugent-Hopkins goes back on, and this line intact again, trying to take advantage of an icing.
Nugent Hopkins versus Sam Bennett.
Right back to Bouchard.
Edmonton wins, throws it at the net, and doesn't connect. Back to the point for Bouchard, throws it at the net. Bobrovsky didn't know where it was, but it's now Florida has possession is back into Edmonton zone. Edmonton trying to get it out of the zone now. Doesn't quite get it. It's stopped by Florida. Oh! Florida tried to cross, but Skinner picks up the loose puck.
Well, Zach Hyman has been frustrated in this game. He's had good positioning numerous times, and part of the challenge is to get a piece of a puck.
Close, close.
Getting boxed out, and he got a piece of it there, but the rebound, you can see Bobrovsky a little bit off balance and got himself down, and after a turnover, not getting it out, Bouchard, tired at the end of the shift, does a great job to make sure nothing gets through, and here's at the end, a little chirping back and forth, a little push down as Bennett goes, and no penalties called, as expected.
Darnell Nurse checks in for his second shift of the third period.
That's been a long way.
Face off, I think, in the Oilers' end. Oilers will win that and send it behind the net. Oilers get it out of the zone, sends it up, and it goes into the Florida zone. Cloud trying to get possession. Desharnais keeps it in. Vander Kane trying to get it behind the net, and Florida will get it out, but Edmonton now has possession. Edmonton dumps it in, and they'll get possession. For a moment, send it to the other side. Edmonton keeps it in. Edmonton with possession. Takes a shot, it's deflected. Right in front of the net, but Florida, nobody from Edmonton is there. Florida will send it down, and Edmonton will pick up the puck in their own zone. Desharnais is looking for a good opportunity, send behind his net. Pass it now to Brown. Brown bringing it in. Send it back to the point. Tries to get a shot, but doesn't reach the net. And Florida with the icing. It's close. 9:53 left in the third. Florida leads 2-1.
That puck was just inside the blue line, and his foot was halfway over. You don't even have to look back to the coach on this one. And the loaded up line gets back on the ice.
Trying to get the game back even.
Face off in the Florida zone.
Trying to even this series as Draisaitl digs in. Stenlund wanted him waved out. Not this time.
Florida will win the face-off and try and get it out. And they'll get it out. But it's another icing call on Florida.
Do it again in the Florida zone.
Yeah, the one thing for Stenlund, you got a little bit of a mismatch, but he was good in the face-off dot in game one, and here, at least on his strong side. So Draisaitl trying to go
it's a close game.
Stenlund the righty trying to go
2-1 for Florida.
Right corner as well.
Stenlund 5-2. Draisaitl was 8-9, and he does get way.
Hopefully the Oilers can
Connor McDavid
get a chance on this.
Stenlund prevails again. And off the stick of Hyman and onto the netting.
Well, you just know the importance of those face-offs, critical.
So we pass the midway mark of the third. We'll take it time. A one-goal game in game two.
Commercial break. It's close. Yep, Oilers need to score. Send it to overtime. If they get two, then they'll lead.
No matter what you drive, you can always count on one thing. Warranty-approved service at Jimmy Lake. While you wait. Chippy, keeping you moving. When it feels like all that's left is work hard,
David.
What?
easily find your next favorite game with BoatYard.com. Free casino games, poker tips, and sports odds.
You messed up.
What do you think?
Yeah, you messed up.
That doesn't matter. It was a perfect stitch.
City TV Plus has all your favorite shows on demand. Plus more. Try it, stream it, love it. Start your free trial with Prime Video channels today.
It's 2-1 for Florida.
There are trucks, and then there is the truck. If a third assist existed, it might go to Evan Rodriguez's daughter, Ella Grace. A couple of instances in these playoffs. Game one, waving at the board during warm-up.
We
Rodriguez
got about 9 minutes left in the third period.
And in the third period, Rodriguez has put the Panthers ahead. Played on nearly every line this season, become a very versatile forward, according to Paul Maurice. First time in the Stanley Cup final, has not looked overwhelmed.
Face off in the Florida zone.
Second, the difference here in the third period of game two.
Florida will win it and try and get it out. They'll get it out, but Edmonton gets possession. Barkov. Looks like he's injured. And there's some scrapping going on. I didn't see what happened.
As soon as the Panthers saw their captain down, they charged Draisaitl.
You see, Ekblad had Bouchard into a headlock. He was making a motion like he couldn't breathe. Quick little turnaround here. Draisaitl going in on the forecheck, punch back. He took the hands down into Barkov, but man, he went down. Have another look at
Upstairs.
that right in the jaw.
Well, the officials conferring, and is there going to be a penalty?
Nah, that's a clean hit.
Right along the numbers there,
That's-
you can see the Florida bench. No arm went up as the play was going, but because he was in concern, look at the tap out there by Bouchard. He's like, hey, man, nowhere near the pile.
Barkov is still regaining his breath.
Kachuk had a pretty good discussion on their way to their respective benches. Paul Maurice waiting to see if there'll be a power play pending for the Panthers. Number one priority is that Barkov's up and headed to the bench.
Well, you can clearly see it's in the jaw, and anytime you get hit there, oh yeah, right on that right side.
Draisaitl throws a hit, gets his elbow up into the jaw of Barkov. There's no call yet. Draisaitl gets a 2-minute minor for roughing.
Into the dressing room for concussion protocol with Draisaitl in the box. Big chance for Florida with the power play and just under 9.5 to go.
Don't think Draisaitl's on the Edmonton penalty kill, so that's like 2 minutes. 2 minutes that he'll get some rest and then be able to come out after the power play. Hopefully they don't score. Hopefully Edmonton can make it 35 straight penalty kills.
Explain things to Chris Knobloch, who wonders if there was no penalty call, how did we end up with one after all that time? So it's Bennett for Higgy, Reinhardt, Montour, and Kachuk to Barkov.
Florida with possession. Edmonton's hammering Florida pretty hard. Florida with a shot, blocked. Oilers look clear.
Wholesale team for the
Florida will pick it up in their own zone and drop it for Sam Bennett. Sam Bennett bringing it up for Florida. Crosses it to Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe with a shot and misses.
Ricocheted off Kachuk and out to center.
Yeah, power play for Florida.
Verhaeghe turning again. Red line
Roughing call on Draisaitl.
going after it. The Heat Janmark. Kulak there in the corner. Kachuk takes it out. Montour
Florida with the point takes a shot
that hit a stick.
and goes to the side.
A chance for Brown to clear.
Brown clears it with 55 seconds left in the power play for Florida.
Montour wheels back. Slipped across.
Edmonton sends one guy to press high, that's McLeod. Florida tries to dump it in, but Ekholm will get there first and will try and clear it. Doesn't get it cleared, but now it's along the wall. And Florida wins it, gets it back to the point, takes a shot, goes just wide of the net. 28 seconds left in the power play. Florida sends it to the point, but there's nobody there. And Florida will get possession of it again.
Go 5 for 5 on the kill here tonight. 10 seconds away.
No! Florida scores. Three to 1 for Florida. With 7:34 left.
They couldn't get their setup. They were thwarted time and time again. A minute 54 into the power play, and sometimes it's just the simplest thing. From the outside, Lundell with 3 players.
Lindell brings it in, crosses it to Rodriguez, and Rodriguez with the tip.
Does a great job of threading it through, and the tip up and over the glove as Rodriguez back-to-back goals in this third period to give the Panthers
Shoot. Let's hope the Oilers can pull off something. Draisaitl.
And so the tremendous penalty-prone role of the Oilers comes to an end after 34 consecutive kills. And that was just was in the nick of time to be a power play.
Hyman bringing it. Shot. Oh.
Lost the mask.
Shot was so hard
Looking for his
that
second tonight.
the mask of the Florida goalie came completely off.
I mentioned Zach Hyman has been all around the puck, and Hyman makes this play possible. He fends off the pressure, quickly returns, and that rocket of a shot just snapped. The fasteners there got right between, right on that mask for Bobrovsky. Flips his head as he feels the snap right there. The left one came off, and he makes sure to get a quick whistle. Good positional save there, but a great chance of a hard shot by Ekholm.
11 of the last 12 games, Bobrovsky's allowed 2 or fewer. Oilers trying to change that script, but under 7 minutes.
Come
to
on,
do it.
Oilers. Just under 7 minutes left in the third. Florida leads 3-1.
Gets waved. Evander Kane steps in.
Florida wins. That would be Florida would take a 2-0 series lead.
There's a sharp angle shot. Bobrovsky back down. Looks like that.
Shot and Bobrovsky makes the save. There's some scrum going on.
After he holds on tour in the middle of it. And Evander Kane.
Vander King going at it with
Oilers with Montour.
Braden Montour.
This wrestling match continues on, and you know, if from an Oilers perspective, you just keep putting the pressure on
Crazy.
you. You wonder, you challenge the officials to pull one out of the crowd. Look at those face-off play here as Kulak again going high. We've talked about how difficult it is to beat Bobrovsky down low. There's back-to-back shots that are up high, trying to go around.
Where's
his
Corey
ears.
Perry for the Oilers? I just realized that I haven't heard of Corey Perry at all.
No, I think Montour is coming too. Kane for a second thought, hey, I'm not going to be the only one out of the pile.
The Montour heads off as well. And just a follow-up, Barkov has not returned for Florida.
Scrum.
So it's 4-on-4 hockey again.
So
whereas the Oilers
4-on-4 after the scrum. Probably 2 for Brady Montour and 2 for Evander Kane.
I think he wants to face off outside because the Oilers lead came in and he might win this argument. On power play, obviously you start, but in the 4-on-4, you might have a point there as the Oilers came into the front of the net, but they're going to get the offensive zone face-off.
Face-off in the Florida zone. Edmonton wins that. McDavid. Doing McDavid stuff. Crosses it to Bouchard. Bouchard with the shot, and it's blocked by Bobrovsky. Florida now deep in the zone, in the Edmonton zone behind the net. Trying to kill some time, probably. McDavid now with the puck, moving it up through the neutral zone. Gets poked, and Florida will get possession. Florida moving it through the neutral zone, now into the Edmonton zone. 2-on-2. Looking for a shot. No shot. Out in front of the net. And now McDavid on a breakaway. That was a hooking call on the breakaway. That's a penalty. That should be a penalty shot. Matthew Tkachuk going after McDavid. The ref was right there. I think that should be called. I saw a hook to the hands.
Couldn't get a play. Great play in the defensive zone. There's the chance of the net. Look like it might be going back the other way. McDavid tries to slide it 5-hole. Bobrovsky gets the
Maybe not.
Still a 2-goal game.
3-1. Florida. McDavid could have closed it to 1. So close. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Yeah, McDavid was so close. Nice. Commercial break at the moment.
You were made to dream about it for years. We were made to help you book it in minutes. Italy.
KFC's $5 sandwich of the day is back. Only in Canada.
Have a great trip.
What? Sit down.
Not everyone's happy, but you will be.
Well, Connor McDavid trying to push hard to get his team back into the game. And as I said, at the end of a long shift, still had something left in the tank. It looked like a chance at one end. Now it's going back the other. Took a quick little peek, tried to protect it.
I still think there should have been a hooking call on that.
Able to get the one chance, not able to find the rebound as it's right there for a split second, just goes off.
So close.
Maybe the break there as the net was knocked off. I thought it was Bennett that came
4-on-4 for the next minute and 7 seconds. 5 minutes and 53 seconds left in the third period.
Makes it a 5-on-4 here for.
They're pulling the goalie. Edmonton's pulling the goalie to make it a 5-on-4.
McDavid directing some traffic, but it will be Draisaitl to take the draw.
5 minutes in. Little risky, I think.
Would have been 4-on-4 until Stuart Skinner vacated the net.
I think this is a little risky.
Within one, and McDavid trying to go forward, Stenman prevails. Around it comes, and at the line, it jumps the stick to Draisaitl, and down into
Edmonton gets the puck and starts bringing it up. Drops it to McDavid. McDavid going through. Tries to pass it, gets it to Draisaitl. Draisaitl passes it to Mitch Hopkins. To Bouchard. To Draisaitl. Draisaitl looking for a shot. Passes it to McDavid. McDavid going through. Oh! Draisaitl with the shot in front of the net. Just misses. And Florida has the puck. Dumps it. And it goes wide. No icing on the play. Edmonton passes it to Draisaitl. Draisaitl to Hyman. Hyman back to Draisaitl in the corner. Trying to get possession. Florida flicks it out. Are they going to call that? That looks like it's a penalty to me.
You know, the battles that are going on one-on-one, you know when McDavid's coming out.
Yes. 6-on-4. Let's go. 6-on-4. Looks like Florida gets a delay of game penalty.
Here's that little bit of pressure. Hyman.
Yeah, that doesn't touch anybody.
Oliver Ekman-Larsson, he just flips this one up and out. I was wondering here if
6-on-4. Come on, Oilers. Come on. 6-on-4 for I think about 8 seconds, and then it goes to 6-on-5. 5-on-3. Yeah, sorry. Not 6-on-4. 5-on-3.
2 goals. 5-on-3. Skinner's wants to get confirmation of what they want to do here.
I'm surprised you're going to do that, just because you're not sure about the draw. You got a guy coming out of the box in Montour, and any little chip away might allow him. This is going to be important for Kane to make sure he mirrors Montour and doesn't allow him any chance to get the puck.
A little risky. 4 minutes left in the third. Edmonton wins the draw. Shot high, and it gets cleared out of the zone. Edmonton with possession. Draisaitl. Dump it in, and McDavid tries and get possession. No icing on the play because it's a power play. A penalty kill for them. McDavid coming through. Passes it to Mitch Hopkins. Mitch Hopkins tries to pass it back to McDavid. Florida gets it. Tries to dump it out but doesn't clear the zone. Edmonton trying to get Edmonton with possession in the zone. 50 seconds left on the power play. This is close.
And played this time off a stick and over the glass and out.
36 seconds left in the Edmonton power play. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left in the third period. Florida leads 3-1. Edmonton needs to get one soon, or else they're at risk at losing this game.
And now a timeout for Chris Knobloch. He's trying to get one off the bench. Bouchard was at 3:16, so
Edmonton's going to call a timeout.
Call the timeout to give him a chance to stay out there.
Oh, this is close.
Well, you've seen an effort by the Oilers to try to go high on Bobrovsky. We got one off the face mask, knocked his mask off, a couple of high ones, and when you got a goaltender,
come on, Oilers.
down low, method you have to take. The Florida Panthers here, you get down by one, and this is the one that really changed things. From a defensive player, almost an own goal, to rushing up, and then in this third period, a turnover by Bouchard, a quick little wrister that goes off of McLeod, and Rodriguez driving through the middle ends that 34 penalty kill streak of the Edmonton Oilers. With 4 seconds left, he's able to make it a 3-1 game.
6 goals in the series for Florida, 3 off the stick of Evan Rodriguez.
Every series, there's a hero made, isn't there? You know, you get this far, you're going for the most difficult trophy in the world to get, and you need everybody pulling their weight, and he's been...
Face off in the Florida zone. Edmonton wins it. Bouchard at the point. Draisaitl with the shot. Misses. McDavid back to Bouchard. Bouchard back to McDavid. Oh! McDavid tried to take the shot, but he missed it.
Getting ready to return. Oilers need a late power play strike with the one from Rodriguez momentarily.
Edmonton, McDavid going in, drops it off for Nugent Hopkins. Nugent Hopkins back to Bouchard. Back to Nugent Hopkins. McDavid down low, shot, scramble in the front. And Florida clears it. Edmonton knocks it down and gets the puck. And it's just cleared. And Florida scores on the empty net. Ah. 4-1.
Ekblad's fingerprints have been all over this game, most of it in the defensive zone. Look at him staring down, just good active stick, not going for any of the fakes of McDavid. He's been able to be physical, he's been in great position defensively. This time just pops up, Kane can't make the play to keep it in, and Ekblad reads it, jumps up, and the first overall pick that's gone through an awful lot with this franchise, and he's had a whale of a night. He's been all over defensively, and now with the empty netter makes it a 3-goal game.
First of the playoffs for Ekblad. And the Oilers are going to go home empty-handed. They're trying to change the course of this series on Thursday night. Back at Rogers Place.
And you know how difficult the journey is. And you come in here with the mindset of getting the split. Okay, if that doesn't happen,
Edmonton has to win the next two.
Regroup and settle down. Get a little discussion here about the top pair and their defensive coach, Paul Coffey. Not so much about the next 2 minutes and 22, but just perspective of, okay, there's a lot more runway on this journey.
So close. Oilers were leading 1-0 till halfway through the second. I mean, they still got 2 minutes. Oilers can still pull something off. But Bobrovsky's been on his game.
With their sticks high momentarily, and in came Lawrence. I don't know how that happened, but
he's going to get a 10-minute and be tossed here as Chris Rooney not wanting anything to percolate.
What's
here.
The call here?
Decision. I go back to last year's Stanley Cup final when these Florida Panthers lost game 5,
big hit.
Game 2, 7-2. They had 10-minute misconducts in the first 2 games. I mean, they lost their cool, they got frustrated, and there's the play Carrick between the legs, and wisely so. Coop Kulikov not retaliating, and it's going to be Carrick who's going to be gone.
There were 148 penalty minutes in Game 2 between Florida and Vegas.
5 on 4.
I saw Matthew Tkachuk, he chalked up 22.
5 on 4 power play for Florida.
2 10-minute misconducts, one in the second period, one at the end in the third. And
2 minutes slashing Carrick.
His team learned, and they felt they kind of got off their game. They were on edge all through their run, and he promised that his team would be a little bit more disciplined. They have been to this point, but these kind of games that get to the end sometimes can.
I don't think the Oilers are going to win this one.
So a slash on Carrick and a 10-minute misconduct. Desharnais also a 10-minute misconduct, which means likely Bouchard's going to have to play a little bit more here tonight. Ekholm on the ice right now in a penalty kill role with under 2 minutes to go.
Nice block by Edmonton. Back to the point. Florida. Ball goes for the corner and goes wide.
Earlier today, Paul Maurice said that Lawrence is going to put one bar down sooner or later because he does it every day in practice. Well, that would have been the chance. Maybe another one here. That goes high. Ramping off the stick to that.
Minute 20 left in the third period.
Nicola got the first one for Florida tonight. That's not by Skinner. And we want the chance to rock here again.
Left in the play in the third period.
Yeah, I don't think Edmonton's going to pull anything out of there.
Number 39, Sam Carrick. 2 minutes for slashing and a 10-minute misconduct. Edmonton penalty on number 73, Vincent Desharnais. 10-minute misconduct. Top of the penalty, 18:01 of the third period.
Edmonton still fighting to try and get one. Edmonton making the switch. 10 seconds left. Florida's gonna take game number 2. 4-1. And the Rats are gonna fly again.
By Evan Rodriguez and take a 2-0 series lead in the Stanley Cup Final. And the Oilers only find 1 goal against Sergei Bobrovsky through the first 2 games and not one from a forward yet in this series.
So close.
Nicola tied it in the second period after Matthias Ekholm had given the Oilers a lead, but then Evan Rodriguez took over. And it's a 4-1 final. Florida, Ron and company with more after this.
So close.
You really like wearing that thing?
Protects my jersey. And I think it looks great.
Yeah. You and who else?
That was so close. Edmonton had it. Had the lead for the first half of the game. And then Florida just snowballed. So close. Hopefully, Edmonton can win the next 2 at home. And then win the third one on the road. So then they can win it at home. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. I think I'll end the stream here. Thanks for everybody for watching. Have a good evening.